Hey guys, I'm back again with another video, and today I'll be focusing on the Russian Gosloto 645. Thank you for the comments and the likes, and I've been reading some of the comments, and I saw Wasema Mas was saying that he managed to get some numbers using my strategies and his strategies. So today I'll be showing you the sequences I discovered along the week. Let me just jump to the sequences I saw. So for the first one, I'll be focusing on the first column and the third column. So the sequence started on the Sunday, the 28th of June 2020, and it was an evening. The evening results were used to predict the number that was going to come on Monday morning. So with the Russian Gosloto, you notice that most of the sequences start on Sunday. On a new week, a new week starts with the new sequences. So the main focus will be on the first column and the third column. On the first column, there was a number 2, and the third column, number 15. So the number 15 minus 2, if you subtract 15 minus 2, your answer equals to 13. And jump one row. If you jump one row, you'll notice that number 13 came on the evening row. This is number 13. So number 13 came on the evening row. And continuing with our sequence, with the number 14 and 19. Say 19 plus 14, your answer equals to 33. And again, jump one row and focus on the Tuesday morning results. And notice that the number 33 came on Tuesday morning. Here's the number 33. And again, moving on with the sequence, focus on the first and the third column again with the number 7 and 13. Say 13 plus 7, your answer equals 20. And again, jump one row and focus on the Tuesday evening results. Notice that the number 20 came on Tuesday evening. So remember what I said in my previous videos, that these sequences may last 3 times, or sometimes they extend to 4 times, but what I've noticed is that the maximum is 4 to 5 times. So a sequence can last about 4 to 5 draws. So whenever you get to a point where you have used it for 6 or 5 draws, stop using the sequence and look for another sequence. So moving forward with the sequence, again, the first and third column. The first column with the number 4, third column 27. Say 27 minus 4, your answer will equate to 23. And here's the number 23. So remember what I said, that these sequences sometimes last for about 4 times and then they disappear. So to prove that the sequence had lasted 4 times, let me show you. We just rub this. So here, if we say, so either if we add or subtract, say 3 plus 20, you get 23. If you check here, the number 23 wasn't there. Say 20 minus 3, you get 17, and the number 17 wasn't there. So the sequence got exhausted on Tuesday, on the Tuesday morning draw. The numbers 4 and 27. So let me show you another sequence here again that was used to to predict numbers. Remember it earlier told you on the Russian Gosloto about the rope sequence. So we have the number 2 and 12. You say 12 plus 2, your answer equals to 14. And here's the number 14. But in this case, sometimes the numbers can shift to the right by one column. So you have the number 15 and 7. Say 15 minus 7, your answer will equate to the number 8. And here's the number 8 there. So the rule of thumb with this kind of sequence is always you have to keep to the left hand side. So if you go for the first time, the second time, third time, go back to the left. So you have the number 7 and 14. Say 14 plus 7, your answer equals to 21. And this is the number 21 there. Then let me wrap these ones. So it said (14) plus 7 will equate to the number 21, and here's the number 21 there. And like I said, that most of these sequences you always have to keep to the left hand side. Sometimes you may go to the right by one column and the number might not come. So say 28, 21 actually plus 8, 29. You notice that the number 29 didn't come. Then 21 minus 8, you notice that the number 13 didn't come. So with this sequence, most of the time is true when you're moving on the left hand side, like a car keeping left on the left hand side. So you have the number 7, you have the number 7 and 4, 7 minus 4, your answer will equate to 3. And then let's try going to the right hand side by one column. So we have the number 21 and 18. 21 minus 18. You say 21 minus 18, the answer is 3. And the number 3 didn't come. And if you say 18 plus 21, the answer is 39. The number 39 didn't come. So like I said, it's always wise to keep to the left. So let me just always wiser to keep left. This is like a rope sequence. So you have the number 3 and 4. Say 4 plus 3, your answer will equal to 7. And here's the number 7. Then let's try so it's the number 7. Now let's try moving to the left hand side. So you have the number 15 and 18. You say 18 minus 15. Your answer will equal to 3. So on the left hand side we used the sequence that moved for 3 times, which is 1, 2, 3. Remember what I said, that with these sequences most of the time they last about 3 times and then they get exhausted. So if you try it for the 4th time, you can try it, but sometimes it doesn't come out. Most of the time it doesn't come out. Let's try it for the 4th time and see if it goes through. So the number 7 and 3. If you say 7 plus 3, you get 10. Notice that the number 10 didn't come on the Wednesday evening results. You say 7 minus 3, the number 4 didn't come on the evening result. So with these sequences, they usually last about 3 times and then they get exhausted. So let me look for another one. So with this one is the most common sequence, and I uploaded it on my Udemy course. This sequence usually happens like it repeats over time. So it's like a step pattern. It's like a stairs. It's like someone who's going upstairs. So you have the number 3 and 20. So you say 20 plus 3, your answer equals to 23. And if you check on the Wednesday morning results, you see the number 23. So you move to the right by 1 column for this sequence. So we use the number 15 and the number 24. Say 24 plus 15, your answer equals to 39. And this is the number 39 on the Wednesday evening results. Again, you move to the right by one column. You have the number 24 and 39. Say 39 minus 24. Your answer will equal to the number 15. And here is the number 15. So you notice that these numbers are interchanging: 15, 24 to get 39, 39, 24 to get 15. So here 9, 16, one was going to think that the number 24 was going to come back, but that was not the case. So with experience, you'll notice that when you use these sequences a lot, you know how these guys move around. So with experience, I've known that when they do this, they usually go back, shift to the first and third column in this sequence. So if you check out my Udemy course, you also see that I posted these sequences and I showed when they were used most of the time. I think they were last year I had some videos showing how they were used last year. I think they were used about, in my videos, 4 or 5 times. This sequence was used about 5 times with the same result, so you can just check out if you want to confirm. So the number 2 and 7. So 7 plus 2, your answer will equal to the number 9. This is number 9. Notice that the number 9 came so for those who are curious about who would like to get some more, you can actually check my course on Udemy and get my ebook on Amazon. But like I said, if you take your time to study numbers, give yourself a week or 2, look for a notebook, write down and check out the numbers, you always discover something. And it's all about patience. Take your time, have some patience, and you'll be shocked to discover you have some great results. Numbers. So that's what I have for this video. And like I said, I'll be posting some more videos whenever I discuss